Housewives. I've been rearranging my room. Well, the beauty room / guest room. And look at this cool picture my mom got me. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? I just need to figure out, like, how am I gonna, like, I was thinking I'd put this chair in front of the vanity and then put this thing up a little bit more, and then maybe, like, my tripod, put it up, and then put, like, some pillows I can sit on, so that way you can see that, like, have that kind of as a backdrop, as opposed to, like, this. But anyway, this is what I'm working with today. I just finished putting on my face makeup, so it's a little fresh. But yeah, I wanted to discuss the Real Housewives of Orange County. Plus, we can talk about whatever. I mean, we don't have to stick to the topic. It's really up to you guys. But I forgot. I don't really remember what episode 1 was about. And I made notes for episode 2. And freaking, I don't remember what my notes were. I do remember, however. Hi, Roger. Welcome. I do remember, however, there's a new girl, and I can't remember her name for the life of me. That's why I was hoping somebody would come in here that was watching it. But she's new. And, yeah. Oh, and Tamra, she lost Cut Fitness. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. There's going to be a lot of spoilers if you're into that sort of thing. If you're into the Real Housewives of Orange County, there's going to be some spoilers, at least for episode 2. Hi, Dee Dee. Hardcore. Welcome. Hi, how are you? So, I'm breaking out everywhere, by the way. Like, oh, baby, look. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the heat. I'm going to put some glow drops all around. But yeah, Tamra lost Cut Fitness, which is really sad. I don't know if any of you guys are like Tamra fans or not. I'm indifferent with Tamra. Like, I never liked her in the beginning. But I'm starting to kind of like her-ish. To be fair, though, I don't really like any of them. I mean, if I had to pick a favorite one, I suppose... Oh yeah, and Vicky's not there. Does anybody know why Vicky's not there? Did she get fired? Or what's going on with that? Does anybody know? Even if you're rewatching this and you know, let me know in the comment section so I know what to... Yeah, Vicky's not there, which she's kind of like a big part of the Real Housewives of Orange County. I know a lot of people don't like her, but she kind of made the show. I feel like in a lot of ways, because she was the main piece to a lot of drama. And without Vicky, like, what are you... I mean, I guess, okay, Tamra and Shannon are at odds, right? Because Tamra feels like Shannon wasn't a good friend to her. I guess she wasn't there for her. And, freaking... It's one of those things. Like, I've always liked Shannon a lot. I don't know if you guys... Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. If you don't watch the Orange County Housewives, you're not going to have any idea what I'm talking about. But I really like Shannon. But this season, she seems like she's going to be painted out as the villain. She was kind of rude to the new girl. They were on... What's her name's boat trip? You know the New Jersey girl, but she's there. The one who had the whole falling out with her ex, and he was physically abusive, and she went ahead and went through with, you know, putting charges down on him. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Hardcore. Yeah, we're only in this episode 2, so you're not far behind. So, I mean, you'd only have to watch 2 episodes to catch up, so we're good. But what's her name? The Jersey girl. Shoot, I want to call her Jackie, but I don't think that's her name. Well, anyway, she made a trip for all the girls, and they were on a boat. And the new girl, I'm just going to call her new girl because I don't know her name, was trying to tell her story of foster care. Like, she fostered a kid, or like basically like adopted him, right? And she's trying to tell her story, and then in the middle of her story, Shannon's like, "Oh my God, is that?" She thought her boyfriend and his son were on a boat. She's like, "Hello," and it wasn't them. So she just interrupted this foster care story, and everyone took it as being very rude. But I think Shannon's more or less like unaware of a lot of the stuff she does. I don't think she. I don't know. Let me know what you think, because I don't think she purposefully is like rude to people. I think she's just like not aware of self. Like, she's not. I don't know. It's hard to explain. She's not like me in a lot of ways. Like, we're not meaning to like cut you off, or we're not meaning to make your feelings not be validated. Like, we get distracted very easily. I have a funny feeling she has ADD. That's just my. But Shannon, as you know, she's like holistic, and she's into all like the natural ways and all that stuff. And I think well, at least this has just been my opinion on people. I mean, not that there's nothing wrong with the holistic approach. I actually think it's a lot better than medicine a lot of times. But sometimes when you have a real kooky person, like myself or Shannon, you need actual medication. Like, no amount of oils is going to help you with that. You know what I mean? Or no amount of St. John's wort is going to help. You know what I mean? Like, you need real medication. And I think Shannon's one of those people, and she just will go get dry needling, or, you know, those cups or whatever to help her. And, you know, to each their own. Like, I'm not judging anybody, but I can tell with her, like, her mental illness and her anxiety and whatever she has going on runs pretty deep. And she needs to be on something, like, to just put her on a baseline, basically. But people like her will never, you know, take pharmaceuticals. And I don't blame them. I mean, they're pretty much like poison. So you got to pick and choose your battles, I suppose. But yeah, so all the girls were like, that was really rude of you to, like, interrupt the new girl while she's telling her foster care story. And the new girl kind of just reminds me of somebody. Yeah, hardcore. There's only so much St. John wort, you know, that, I mean, if you're really struggling with true, honest to God, severe mental illness, like, you have to be on medication. That is just my opinion. It don't come from me. But, everyone was like, that was rude. And, like, I don't think Shannon meant to be rude. It came off very rude. And as you know, with these shows, they can edit out shit and put things in certain places to make it look any kind of way. And I think Shannon is most certainly going to be the villain this season. Emily, of course, the lawyer, who's married to Shane, the Mormon. You know, he doesn't drink, but she does. He passed the bar, finally. If you guys know, Shane was trying to pass the bar forever, and he just wasn't, at least for California standards. But he finally did. And so now he's working, and she's staying home with the kids, I think I got that right. I could be wrong. Maybe they're both working. I don't know. But anyway, I was shocked that he finally passed the bar. Like, because I didn't think he was going to. I'm not going to lie, I didn't think he was going to. Only because it took him so freaking long. And I just thought, yeah, I don't know. But he did, so that's good. And Emily always seems to be the voice of reason, at least in my opinion. She's the more heavy-set gal. She's like, you know, Emily. You guys have to know Emily, right? You know Emily. Remember Tamara called her Shrek a few seasons back? You guys know who Emily is. Emily is probably my favorite, because she seems the most grounded. Like, she seems the most, like, level-headed compared to everyone else. Because she's always trying to be the peacemaker. At least that's what I've noticed. She's always trying to be like, well, talk it out. Like, you know. She's very, she reminds me a lot of myself too, in the sense that she's always trying to, like, make peace with everybody and have everybody be on the same page, and, you know, like, she's trying to have Shannon and Tamara make amends, you know. And I don't know, this episode 2 leaves off with them going at it, right? Like, cliffhanger, right? What's new? Tamara's always going to have a problem with somebody. I've noticed that as well about her. She always has a problem with somebody. And This season it's Shannon. I think the last season it was Shannon too. But I don't know. Tamara, she's like I mean, I like her in the sense that I'd be bored if she wasn't on the show. But I don't think I would like her as a person. Dare I say that, right? She just seems kind of, well, they're all from Orange County, so they're all pretty much cut from the same cloth in a sense that they're all just stuffy and they're from Orange County, like, let's be real. So, Tamara doesn't seem like somebody I would ever hang out with. Like, Shannon is more my type. Emily is more my type. New girl, I don't know. I always prejudge people when they're new, and I don't like her. Kind of like, you know, I don't like the new ones ever. The New Jersey girl, God, somebody tell me her name, please. I had notes, and then I completely rearranged my room, and I lost those notes. Like, I literally had bullet points as to what I was going to discuss. Whatever. But anyway, I'm just going off of memory of what I have. Yeah, nobody really likes the new ones because we don't really know them. They're just there. And of course, she looks like a typical Orange County fake boob, fake everything girl. I mean, woman. And her storyline's a little... let me share a little bit about this new girl storyline. Okay. So, she apparently, has an affair on her husband and falls in love with this new guy and wants to leave him. And her whole family is like, no, like her ex-husband works for, they're not even divorced yet. Pause. They're not even divorced yet, but she's separated. And her old husband, her ex, she will have to do something to stand out before she gets fun to watch. Yeah. I don't know about her. I don't know. And when you watch episode 2, when you start watching the episodes hardcore, you'll know. Like, I just kind of feel some kind of way about her. She seems very fake. Well, they all do. But, like, she seems, like, ultra fake. And so she was married and, you know, met this other guy and, you know, wanted to separate from her husband. Her whole family was like, no, don't do it. Her husband works for her dad. Okay. And, you know, she just wasn't getting enough attention. They lived in separate rooms for a couple years, you know. So she basically left against everybody's wishes. Like, her family put her through therapy before she separated. You're watching the first one. Okay, good. I'm excited for you. So we can, like, sit here and chat about it. Like dorks and geek out on Orange County Housewives. But her ex, you know, their families were intertwined. They have kids. She still lives in their home, and he comes there on occasion and still lives there. All his clothes are still in the closet. Girl, all his clothes are still in the closet. Like, it's really ultra weird, especially for the new guy, you know, because well, first off, what is he even doing there? Like, I don't know. I just find it weird. I'm very old school when it comes to, like, marriage and stuff. Like, just because he's not giving you enough attention, that's not reason enough to want to leave somebody, in my opinion. Again, it's me, right? I mean, unless someone's physically abusive to you or openly cheating on you and mentally abusing you, I don't really see that there's any reason for divorce. Because you're bored? Well, guess what? You took an oath to God saying you're going to be with that person for the rest of your life. So you better buckle in. You know, that's my opinion on it. So, here she has this new guy in her home, right, with all her husband's, they're not divorced yet, all of her husband's clothing in the closet. Like, it's so weird. I get such weird vibes from it all. Like, I just don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. You have to watch it to, but she took him as foster kid, and she seems to brag a lot about it. I mean, personally, if I was taking in foster children, I mean, of course, to gain awareness, you're on a show, you're going to want to talk about it, but she really leads with it a lot. And I don't know if she's, I mean, of course she has to have some kind of relationship with this kid. She raised it like it's not human. But you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, the kid's adorable. Like, he's so freaking cute. And, I mean, all the kids seem to get along like siblings. Like, that's their brother, you know? And that's great and all, but the past 2 episodes, we've just been talking about her fostering. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, Roger. I know this isn't really a topic that you probably know about. So I'm trying to figure her out. Like, if we're still talking about her foster care in episode 3, episode 4, I'm gonna start to be like, okay, like, why did you foster a kid? Really? You know? Because it just seems like she's really leading with that. And I don't know. I personally think if you're genuinely there to foster for real, like, that's not going to be something... Of course you're going to mention it when you're on a show, because you're trying to bring awareness to, you know, kids need homes, straight up. But again, I just don't know her enough yet to really make a judgment call on that. My camera's blurry. Oh, gosh. See, and I won't be sitting on the floor anymore. Did you see this? I'm almost done with the setup, but this is going to be my backdrop, basically, I think. But for right now, this is what's happening. I didn't have time to figure out a good angle and all that stuff. But let me know what you think of the new girl. I know Mom got it for me. And I'm like, oh, she knows I love Maryland and she loves like old-timey movies and stuff like that, so that was really cool. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Hardcore, let me know what you think about the new girl. I mean, am I judging her too much on the fostering thing? Like, of course you're going to mention you fostered, but I don't know, personally, if I fostered a kid and I took it in as my own, it'd be my kid. I don't think fostering, like, I wouldn't even mention adoption because it's my fucking kid. That's just me, though. I'm different. But I don't know if I'm just reading her wrong because she's new, you know? Please let me know. Because I'm always bad with judgment. I always, like, come off thinking, like, the worst thing, and then they end up actually being better than what I initially thought. But, yeah, I kind of think she's, I don't know, I can't read her. So, we'll see. Only time will really tell what kind of person she is. But Shannon totally cut her off in the middle of her foster care story, which was awful. But at the same time, it's Shannon. Like, it's Shannon. I've kind of been in a situation, yeah. I can't see the difference in the Bible. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't understand, like, to me, if that's your kid, that's your kid. Like, what does fostering or adoption have to do with it? It's your fucking kid, right? That's just me, though. That's just me. She seems to be really leading with that because she wants to look good. That's my opinion. Again, this could change. She is new. This could change episode 3. I don't know. But yeah, Shannon was being kind of shady. But at the same time, though, I think Shannon is just so not self-aware that I don't think she means to come off that way. I just think she genuinely thought, like, her boyfriend and his son were on the boat next to them, like, genuinely. And they weren't, but you know what I mean? I think she got distracted, and I don't think she was trying to cut her off or anything, but that's how it came across, and so that was the next fight. Because Tamara's like, well, that's what you do, Shannon. You don't listen, Shannon. You know, you're so self-absorbed, like, basically. And here Emily's trying to make them make peace. I don't know. It's hard to say, right? I don't know. But I'm excited for episode 3. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I left out. The New Jersey girl, she got COVID, so she couldn't go on the boat. But she's the one who planned the whole thing. Oh, Heather! Oh my god, you guys, I'm awful. Heather DeBro, she's there. You know, Heather was my favorite for a very long time. Because Heather always seemed to have her shit together. Like, granted, she was kind of bougie and shit. But she didn't really, like, intermingle with all the drama. She kind of, like, whenever anything would, like, pop off, she'd just be like, I'm out, or you leave, or, you know, and I like that. To me, that seems like the show's maturity, you know. At first, I did not like Heather at all. And then I grew to like her. But she's there. She wasn't on the boat, though, however. What else? What was her story? Heather doesn't really have much of a story. Oh, the New Jersey girl, Heather was asking her, why didn't you invite me to this event or something, right? And the New Jersey girl's like, well, Heather, it was at a dive bar, like, you're Heather DeBro. And Heather's like, no, you could invite me. And then she, in one of her, like, when they sit and they talk about whatever's going on, the Jersey girl was like, Heather just wants to be invited so she can say, no, never mind, I don't want to go. And I kind of feel like that's sort of true, because I don't think Heather would be in a dive bar. I just don't think she would be there, you know? So it was kind of funny, like, but I feel like Heather's trying to be like, I'm a peasant like you. You can invite me to things that are not luxurious. Yeah, she knows how to separate herself from the bullshit, and I've always loved Heather for that. She's, you know, I'm surprised they brought her back. She was back last season as well. So I just wonder where Vicky is, though. Like, where's Vicky? Did everyone cancel Vicky? You know, where's Vicky? Without Vicky, I feel like it's gonna be kind of boring. That's just me. Do I like Vicky? No. But would I rather her be on the show? Absolutely. I would rather have Vicky than this new girl. 100%. 100%. So yeah, that's pretty much episode 2 summed up from what I can remember without having my notes. Because of course I forget my notes, and that's just what it is for me right now. So let me know in the comments section below what you think of this season. Any predictions? And would you miss Vicky? Like, do you miss Vicky? She's not there. You used to watch this? Yeah. No, I've watched literally every season since the beginning to now. I don't think I might have missed a season once or something. But, I mean, I've watched all of them. So, for me, I watch all the Real Housewives. I watch the Real Housewives from Dubai, Atlanta, New Jersey, all of them. Okay? So, I know this is it's kind of embarrassing to admit that I watch this, to be totally fair, because it's embarrassing. Like, the shows are just so, I don't know how to put it, other than it's really embarrassing, but I like watching these shows. Mob Wives was cool, too. Mob Wives was cool. I miss Mob Wives, actually. That was sad. What's her name? Passed away. I think my face looks pretty good. Complexion-wise. I don't really think I need to add any more. So I might set that. I was going to start adding some cream bronzer. I'm really into creams right now. Like, I used my Wet n Wild contour. I used the Jekka, it's Jekka Black Glow Drops. And then I used my Natasha Denona. The highlighter's totally broke, but I used for the cheeks. Big Ange. Thank you. Yeah, that's really sad. We all love Big Ange, and I think that was the end of the Mob Wives, because without Big Ange, what would it be? You know? So, it is what it is. Linda Torres. Okay. Yeah. That was awful. I just need to get my skin looking good. I know this is ridiculous. I'm going fishing. But I wanted to at least be able to take pictures while we're fishing. Because I said, what do you want to do, babe? Because it's Father's Day weekend. And he wants to go fish. Do I want to fish? No, not really. But the things you do for love, right? The things you do for love. I don't want to go fishing. Oh, and I prime my face with this Neutrogena. So I'll probably need to keep that handy. I'd like to get the spray-on kind. I don't know if they have the spray-on kind, but I just want to make sure I have an even skin tone. Okay. Make sure I glow, like, naturally, so that way it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. And then I'm going to do mascara and lip. I'll be done. And that was pretty much my I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. I love you, hardcore. You're sweet. You really are. But yeah, I think this would be cooler to have like a cool background when I do my makeup and stuff. It's just like, how am I gonna sit? Because this room is so small, you guys. Like, it's so tiny. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Or did you say my thing was? See, you guys, I get distracted. I just need to figure it out. That's all. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Because I need to stop sitting on the floor because it's really affecting my back. Oh, and look at my shirt. The hell I won't. The hell I won't. I'm just trying to rack my brain to see if I've missed anything. I'm sure after the fact. I know, right? Isn't it cute? I love it. After the fact, like, I'll come up with all these things that I forgot to mention. But that's okay. That's what my comment section's for. So we can discuss it then. Or if you think I forgot to mention anything that you want me to mention, put it in the comment section so that way we can discuss it next time. Yeah, I was thinking about making these a thing again. I used to do these Real Housewives talks before, and I always liked doing them. Yeah. I like doing them because, I mean, at least if we're all watching the same show, we can all discuss it and go from there. But I'm just going to put a little mascara. I still haven't picked up my tretinoin. I know, it's ridiculous. I need to. While I have the money, I need to go do that. As I get mascara all through here. Wow. Seriously. But I need to pick up my tretinoin. I'm gonna try to get it filled at Walmart because apparently there's this like coupon you can use that makes it like 40 bucks as opposed to 100 or 80, whatever it is. It's like half off. We do our giveaway in August. I have some stuff coming for that in my BoxyCharm. Well, I have, I think, 2 things coming for that in my BoxyCharm this month. And next month we'll see what happens. I'm still subscribed to Slay Glam. My year of free stuff is over. So I'm actually purchasing my Slay Glam this month. And we'll see what I end up thinking about it having to pay for it. You know, of course, when you don't have to pay for it, it's all good and fine because it's free. So every box is like, this is great, it's free. But, you know, now that I have to pay for it, like, let's see if I still like it. What else? And that's pretty much it. I'm just going to do my lips and call it a day. Slather myself in sunblock and wear a hat. And the summer months suck for my skin so bad. And it's just, it is what it is, but yeah, I usually do. It's free. Like, let's see if I like it now. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if that's going to change. I'll be like, I paid for this. You know, I don't know. To me, honestly, I've liked everything that they've had. To be real. Even if, like, I even took into consideration, like, what if I was paying for it? And I liked everything. So just put a ball cap on. That's my fishing. I'm going fishing face. Anyhow, I'll catch up with you guys. I don't know. Yeah, I've already got everything all packed up. I'm ready to go. I just wanted to do I did my face off camera. Because, I do that now. But next time maybe I won't, just to show you guys like what I used to make it look fairly natural. But anyway, have a wonderful weekend. Happy Father's Day. And I think that was it. It was kind of uneventful episode. And we will catch up again soon. Stay positive, even though I know it's really hard sometimes. And thank you, Hardcore, for being here. And yeah, let's see if I can catch a fish.